Hello and welcome back to Level Up Land. In the last episode I went and got some spells, as I always would. That's so generic I don't even know why I mentioned that, but you can see the spells I got here. I went and farmed some bats and I farmed some fairies, and I alluded to two more caves in this area, and I'm going to go over to the one to the right, which is quite a distance away compared to the two, and we're going to have to go on the beach quite a bit here. I've actually, on my second monitor, loaded up my original Excel sheet of the game for when I was designing it, so I've got a graph of all the, so I can see all the extraction rates from all the enemies, and I've got a map so I can see what enemies will spawn in what area. Hopefully it's completely up to date, but yeah, so this area that I'm going to go to has plenty of robots, and I'm kind of interested in fighting robots at the moment, and there's another enemy there that's also kind of interesting, and I'll definitely be going through that if we encounter any of those. So let's go. Oh, what am I encountering on the way? Crab. Let's just kill the crab. I don't even know how much shield I'll have left after killing the crab. But something tells me it'll be plenty. If I encounter an eagle, I didn't even take any notice, but as you can see I only gained 4 health because I'm too strong for those. Right, so in this cave we have a high chance of finding robots, and we also have a chance of finding these things, scouters. Now, as you can see, this thing is just whittling away at my shield very quickly, so it's very scary. Let's extract a little bit. I got a new spell there, explore. Let's actually analyze it. No, let's just attack it. As you can see, once it drains your shield, it actually attacks your health very slowly. So that's alright. I'm not going to bother. Well, I was going to analyse it, but it missed twice, and I thought, I can't be bothered. It's got about 501 health or something like that. Worst comes to worst, I can throw on a heal or maybe even a drain. Ideally, you want to use drains in battle as compared to heal, because you can heal outside of battle. So let's just... oh, okay. Anyway, from that scouter, we've unlocked the exploring effect, because one of the effects when you encounter a scouter, that kind of rhymes, is that it will add, I think it's 2 steps worth of exploring. So if you look over here on the right panel, we have the exploring effect, and what that does is it extends your line of sight by an extra 2 spaces, so you can see a little bit further. And I extracted from it 1 explore spell. It drops plenty of explore spells. An explore spell adds the exploring effect for 20 to 30 steps, and it caps at 200. And again, it extends your sight by 2 spaces. Is that useful? For me, no. It's not useful so much for me because I know this game inside out, and it's really not even that useful if you're just playing the game blind or like for the first time, because seeing an extra 2 steps isn't really all that helpful. It helps you to not get as lost as easily, but I think you can learn the areas pretty easily given how much time you spent with them. But I do think that it's one of those, Explorer is one of those cases where if you get the spell, you might as well use it at some point. So yeah, I'm not going to be using that. So yeah, what can you get from Scout? So from Scouters, I'll just look at my thingamabobby here. So it's got 3 slots for Analyze and 5 slots for Explore, which means 3 means 9% chance of extracting and Analyze, and 5 slots for Explore means a 15% chance of extracting explore. You can get plenty of explores. So let's click back on here. But I'm wanting to fight robots. That wasn't actually a very good fight. I wasn't actually keen on that. Oh. So let's just get this guy down to low health. Actually, I'm going to use my drains. You know what, I'm going to use a regenerate as well. Yeah, one thing I neglected to mention about regenerate is that one of the downsides of regenerate, I said before that it's a slow burn. So I realise I probably shouldn't have done that so quickly. I'll wait for it to attack my health, so I know I can make use of it. I don't want that charge bar to reach the top though, because that means that it would stop charging. Right, I don't have much choice. Yeah, okay, so down to 15 health, right. Let's just extract a load. Yes, the robots, you've got a 9% chance of repair and a 9% chance of analyze. So my goal here is just to get repairs and analyzers. Mostly I want analyzers, but repairs do come in handy if you come against wolves. And repair, sorry, is one of those cases where you don't necessarily want to use it, but if the situation is there for them, you've got them, the wolves, that's an opportunity for you to use them. I'm not going to use another regenerate. I'm just going to attack it now. Yeah, I was running a bit too close for comfort there. Let's just try and make it back to the pier. Good. Right, so let's go there again. Just kill the rat. I don't care about rats. I've decided that if I come across eagles, I'm going to try to extract from them, because they do give a good supply of strikes. They have 6 slots for strikes, so that's 18% chance of extracting. Actually, I will extract a few from this crab and get nothing from it. From this cave that I'm entering here, there is a little beach, like a standalone beach to the right, that has a lot of scouters and a few crabs if you really want to fight scouters, which I don't. And to the north of that cave, like in the middle north section, there is an exit which leads to a place, like a place for later on, where there's plenty of swamps, like surrounded by swamps, and there's nothing there for me just yet. So I'm just going to stick in this area here. Oh, stupid scouter. I don't want to fight a scouter. They don't particularly give that much experience either, scouters. How much health is it going to take off me before I kill it? More than I like. I'll throw on a heal. Right. Yeah, see that? Give me a couple layers of exploring. By a couple of layers, I mean for a couple steps. See, the auto analysis of the robots is very helpful, because you can just attack it until its health gets low, and then start extracting. But the problem with the robots is that their attacks are very unpredictable, which you might think is out of character for a robot. But interestingly, all the amount of damage that a robot does is in the form of 2 to the power of an integer, which really, in terms of like a gameplay element, it's not really that interesting. But it's not. It's you know, it's just a little quirk, I guess. I feel this journey hasn't been very good. 10 analyzers, that's alright. And again, analyze might not seem that good, but depending on what you're doing, it can be really good. Yeah, so like I say with the robot, the amount of damage it does, sometimes it can do over 200 damage, so... Right, okay, I'm just going to attack it now. Okay, so I'm not going to try here, I'm going to try and make it back to the pier. Hopefully this is just a rat or something. Eagle! Ah! Bad time, bad timing. Didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. See, I used up quite a few strikes there. I'll save. I was a bit iffy on the situation, but I'll just... Sometimes it's like, do I save? Did I get more than what I expended? Because, you know, your max health will go up. And sometimes your spells will go up, but different spells might go up depending on what you want, and so it can be a question of, is it worth saving, or should I just reload? But I hope I don't come across another scouter. I mean, what I could do is I could just stay by the pier and fight robots that way. But they're pretty rare. It's like I can have a look at my thing here. Yeah, it's a 20% chance. There's a 20% chance of an eagle on the beach there as well. Oh, well, I can just fight this one. Okay. I managed to find one on my way. Funnily enough, the wolf, you can find a wolf in the first area on the grass at a 10% chance, and I think for the area that's the lowest, not just for the area, but I think that's the lowest spawning enemy per area. I don't think there's anything with a 10% chance in any other area, if you don't include obviously 0% chances. I think everything everywhere else, if it can spawn, it's at least 20%. Yeah, so spawn rates are basically multiples of 10%, so there's 10 slots of what an enemy can be, and it picks a random slot, and whatever's enemies in that slot, that's the enemy you fight. That's how that works. That noise probably gets ingrained in your head after a while, like the from all the failed extractions. By which, I should say, I'm missing loads of these extractions. It's got, what, 3 and 3. So there's an 18% chance that I do get something. This is going badly. I'll just attack it soon. Oh, getting quite a few there. Right. Of course, if you leave it between 10 and 20 health, there is a chance that your next hit won't kill it. Right. 680 health. Got 11 repairs and 18 analyzers. That's good. I think I'll leave that there for now. Running low on... well, I'm completely out of drains. So what I'll do is... I'll go back through this way and I'll try fighting those falcons again, at least this way. I've sort of got a... what's the word? A contingency for the different outcomes, because the area above here, it's the area where the swamp was. You can fight wolves, eagles and falcons, and eagles are only at 20%. I will definitely do a bit of extracting here. Yeah, wolves are at 40%, eagles are at 20%, and falcons are at 40%. So I've got an equal chance of coming up against a wolf or a falcon. This is based off my notes I've got here. These could be wrong. I don't believe they are. In fact, I think there might be one bit that is wrong. Oh, no, that's fine. But I'm going off that, off what I'm seeing here. Right. So. Okay. Here's the plan. I could... what I'll do is I'll travel, and if I come up against something along the way, because there's a kill up here, let's see what this is. A wolf, okay. Just going to use my repairs. Had to use a few, but that's alright. Right, so in this cave in here, we have a few enemies. We have a 50% chance of coming up against bats, and there's two other enemies as well. And of those two other enemies, one of them I will probably die against, and the other one I'm going to try and have a good fight from it, but might be able to get some stuff extracted. Mage, right, this is it. So I'm going to start. As you can see, this thing attacks my shield and my health, so similar to the fairies, it has like a magic attack that bypasses it. Actually, I'm just going to strike a couple of times, and I'm going to analyze. Right. I can't remember exactly how this one works, but see its health there? Yeah, it goes up, it levels up, not levels up, it heals itself over time. But I think if you get it under, yeah, if you get it under 100, it stops. And it's going to kill me. Right, I'm going to try extracting. Recover, when's that optimal at? Oh. Just trying to regenerate. You can get some good spells, you can get a wide range of spells from this thing. A few that I haven't actually shown yet. But I'm going to count on this regenerating to slowly counteract the damage it's doing to me. Come on. Extract something. Yeah, it does give regenerates. That's one of the ones it gives. and it gives drains, which is good. There's 6 spells you can get from the mages. Each one of them has a 3% chance of being extracted. Analyze, aha, there's the other one, Blast. I'll go through that when I get the chance. Because Blast is a very good spell. Like, at this stage, Blast is great. But I'm getting enough regenerates that I'm actually offsetting the amount of damage that it's doing to me. Get another drain. This fight could last a while, actually, depending on how it goes. So, Mage, Analyze, Heal, Blast, Recover, Drain, and Regenerate. That's what I get for diverting my attention away. Of course, I have to make it back to the pier as well, so I have that to think about. But hopefully, worst comes to worst, I can use these spells that I'm gaining from it. Yeah, the regenerates. I'm starting to whittle away on the regenerates. Now, because this is an enemy that does give you recovers, this is a fight that you can make, as I've called it, perpetual, where if you have enough health, you can use recover on yourself to heal up your health at the same rate or faster than the rate that it takes your health down. Oh. I don't like my health getting below 100. Keep an eye on that regenerate. Yeah, see, I'm only on 2 regenerates now, so I may have to stop and attack it. But regenerate is good because, like I said before, regenerates, you can't just keep using them. It's effectively like a cooldown period between, so using them when you can sort of mitigates that. Right, if you can't give me another regenerate, I'm going to have to just attack you and then be done with it. Right, an attack. And that gives me a decent amount of health, but right, now I'm going to have to make it back. Now, I'm definitely going to have to heal for definite, because if you remember the Falcons, when they attack, before you hit them, they do attack your health as well as your shield, so that puts me in danger of being killed. So I'm actually going to throw on 2 heals. I'm not going to use any of my recovers, but we've got quite a few good spells there. Run out of regenerates, which is a bit of a problem. I might have to go back to the fairy cave, but we'll have to see how that goes. In fact, I think I might do that actually. I might go back to the fairy cave and get some more of those regenerates. But is it worth it? That's the question you've always got to ask yourself for this game. Is it worth it? Because those questions always come up. Anyway, Blast. Now, Blast is your second main attacking... Well, aside from Drain, I suppose. You might have noticed that a lot of the spells I've found so far aren't really in the direct damage category. So, Strike. So, regular attacks do 10 to 20 damage. Strikes do 40 to 50. So, that's quite a bit more. And Blast is 10 to 200 damage. So, the range is bigger, and the lower end is quite a bit smaller than Strike, but the upper end is a lot bigger than Strike. So Blast, if you take the average amount, it's 105 damage, with much more leeway as to how it can go. So on a purely raw numbers basis, it's more than one Blast is more powerful than twice as many Strikes. As in 2. Twice as many as 1 is 2. I don't know why I worded it that way. So yeah. So a Blast is very powerful in that regard. The downside to the random range of it, well, I think it's not that big of a deal. if you're in a long fight, if you're in a big fight and the enemy's going to take a long time to whittle down, then the law of large numbers, or the law of averages, kicks in, and then it just averages out over time. The times in Blast is definitely not probably a very good idea. I'm not doing very good with words today. Definitely not probably a very good idea is when an enemy is getting low on health. Say if an enemy has 37 health, a blast, it might survive it, but a strike will definitely kill it. So strike is more of a focused attack, and blast is more just a chuck everything at the wall sort of deal. But yeah, I'm very glad with the progress I've made with that fight. Problem is, now I've got to make it back to the pier. Can I do it? Yes. I've got 7 repairs in case I run into wolves. I've got plenty of heals. I don't want to use web strikes on my blasts, but I might have to. I could drain if things get a bit tense. But let's just try and go back. Right, what is this? An eagle. Right. Now, I would like to extract from eagles in general, but not now. We'll use one drain against this eagle. It's going to take some amount of health off me. Actually, let's use another one. It's good. Ah, there you go. I was just worried about coming across a falcon. Yeah, see? You've got to worry about making it back to the pier. A problem that won't be always the case, but right now it is. I'm not going to use another train, I don't think. If I come against a falcon, I probably will. But hopefully I won't come across one in these next few steps. No, that's fine. So I should be fine now. Hope I don't come across another eagle. Right, okay. So I've got quite a bit more health as well. So maybe... I said I want some more regenerate, so maybe I should go back to the fairies. Because I do want those regenerates, and I've got a bit more health, so I could... Oh, let's see what we've got. It's definitely a fairy. There's a 100% chance of fairies in this cave. So I'm going to extend my criteria. I'm going to say once I get 4 spells or 450, my health is down to 450. Because I've got a little bit more health now. Then I'll start running. Right, okay, that's 4, and I've run straight away. Oh, an eagle. Yeah, I'll just attack it. I'm not going to use any spells against this one. I don't suppose I'll come up against another eagle on the way back. I mean, I might, but if the situation calls for it, I can use a strike against it, maybe. Ba 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 ba. Right. Of course, because you're having to walk back and forth, there is a chance that you encounter an enemy on the ferry on the second step in, and then you encounter another one on the first step in. The way random battles work in this game is that it is just purely... Oh, that was a bit early. Yeah, let's just run. I was going to try and extract a bit more, but no, I thought, you know what, 4 spells, that's good. Although I'm not really getting regenerates. Actually, let's double check. So fairy... So fairy has 12% chance of heal, 1% chance of recover, and a 1% chance of regenerate. So I believe I said it differently in the previous episode, but I was wrong. I might not make this. Tell you what, I will use a heal. I got quite a few spells there, so it's worth that. There you go. Had to use up 2 of my heals. Came out on top overall, but it's just a shame. What is this now? A rat. Okay. If I come across an eagle on my way to the fairy cave, then I will analyze it and I will get it down to however much health, and then I will keep extracting from it, because that way I can get a lot of strikes, and there is another spell that it has that I would like to get. So there's my, well, 2 heals back plus another one. Right, let's go for one more spell, or when my health gets to 550. Well, they both happened at the same time. I would be okay using a couple heals in this fight if I can't escape. Looks like I'm gonna have to. If my health gets below 100, which it has. Pretty unfortunate that I've had a few good runs with the spells, but not with the running away. Right. Oh. No! Why? Why is it to be an eagle now? I mean, I could just try running from the eagle, but nah, I don't think so. For goodness sake. I had to use 2 strikes to kill an eagle. I don't even know if that was worth it, that fight there. I'm down to 5 strikes, and I've only managed to get 1 more regenerate. Right, see, why couldn't you have been an eagle? I would have liked you to have been an eagle. Oh, eagle? Yes. Okay. So attack it once, analyze it. Let's do some extracting from this thing. Analyze worked first time. So see, this is why you want analyze. Well, this is one of the reasons why you want analyzers, because if you want to find something to extract from, it gives you that extra bit of information, that extra confidence, as it were. I'm not going to be able to spend too long extracting, but I'll have a bit of time. Strike. I got the 1 strike back that I used, so I've sort of broken even on this fight so far. So I'll come out on top if I get a bit of experience from it. Broke even? Have I? I've used 1 analyze. So, no, not really. Right. Right. I mean, one thing you can do is if you want to, like, you know, just like grab a drink or something like the bar grow, and then come back and just use up all your turns. There's a regenerate, a recover, and a regenerate. The rarer ones, that's good. Right, let's start running. Oh, that was nice and easy. I like that. How many regenerates do I want? Got plenty. Ah, that was also easy. Got plenty of recovers. What's this going to be? A rat. Yeah, I'm not going to bother extracting from the rats anymore. I just don't think it's worth it. And probably not from the crabs either. If I come across a rat or a crab, I'm just going to kill it. If I come across a bat, I will still extract a bit from it. Right, okay, yeah, now I'll run. I was thinking, this isn't doing me very good. I'll try extracting for a bit more. Then I instantly extracted 2 spells. I was like, right, okay, I'll try running now. But there's a couple of enemies I'm thinking that those blasts are going to be very useful for. In the cave where I fought the mages, there is another enemy there that blasts are going to be very useful for. An enemy that's really awkward and can be really hard and can kill you quite quickly. But if you know what you're doing, then you can sort of turn the tables in your favour. Yeah, you will end up with a lot of heals fighting and farming these fairies, even if they're not the main feature, as it were, your main motivation fighting them. Of course, it's definitely one of the motivations. I'm mostly looking for those regenerates at the moment, just because they're more powerful. In the context of fighting a mage, they are more powerful. What is this now? Eagle, okay. Let's analyse it. Let's try doing some extracting. And my health is going up slowly. I mean, not too much because I'm running away from all those fairies, but it is going up because I am fighting enemies along the way. But eagles are very good for strikes. You can get plenty of strikes from an eagle, right? So, eagle, let's have a look. Yeah, they have 6 slots for strikes, so that's 18% chance, and they have 1 slot for a different spell, which I haven't gotten yet. But I will be needing... Aha, there it is, escape. Right, and attack. Let's go back to the pier and hopefully not come across another eagle. Good, and save. Right, so, new spell, escape. Escapes the battle with 30% chance. So run is a 5% chance, and escape is 30% chance. So it's basically, I was going to say it's basically like using run 6 times in one turn, but it's actually better than that because of the way that maths works. I don't know how you say that sentence properly, like many other sentences I'm trying to say, but yeah, basically it's like running but with a much higher % chances of working. And there are certain strategies in certain places where you'll want to be able to get away if you come across something that you really don't want to come across, or certain enemies like the fairies where you want to fight them to extract spells and then just get away because you can't defeat them. I'm not going to be using the escapes on fairies unless maybe I come across a fairy that's giving me a ton of spells and I just can't run. Then maybe, you know, you have to take the situation as it comes sometimes. Sometimes you develop a plan, especially in this game. You develop a plan and you just can't act in accordance to it because new things keep cropping up. You come up against new enemies that you weren't expecting, and new things just emerge a lot. And that is one thing I'm really proud about this game with. I can't sentence today. Anyway, still getting lots of heals. I'm at 30 heals right now. And if you're wondering how many spells you can get, like what is the cap of how much of a spell you can have. I mean, it's higher than what you'll ever get. It's literally in the millions, so it's just you could just hold on to as many as you can possibly get in all effect. Yeah, see, I'm not going to use escape on this fairy. Also, something interesting about the escape spell, the sound effect that it uses is like an edited version of the run sound effect. So it sounds a bit more magical. I'm not quite sure what the name of the audio effect is. I did know it, but I don't know now. Right. Ugh. Extracted one spell. I managed to get away straight away. Anyway, how am I doing on regenerates? I've got 3. I didn't... You know, I completely forgot that's what I was hunting for. Oh, didn't mean to walk out there. Completely forgot that regenerates was the thing I was on the lookout for. But not doing very well with the regenerates. Well, there's another one. Just as I was saying, I'm not doing very good with them. I think I'm going to stay here for a while. So I think I'm going to just keep up with this until I finish this episode, I think. Until I have hopefully plenty of regenerates, and then I'll be able to make a good use of that. Hopefully against those mages, which I think is going to be my next order of operation, is to go and find those mages. Oh, I'm doing well with the spells this time. Try 2 more. And let's try running. Yeah, you don't want to get greedy. I can imagine some people in this game, they'll get greedy and they'll keep extracting, thinking, oh, let's just get more. But no, you've got to cut your losses. I don't even know if that's the right saying for this situation. You've got to know when you've got to know when to cut your losses. Yeah, I suppose it can be. Depends on whether you've been extracting successfully or not. Wolf. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to attack it. I mean, I might use a repair if my health gets too low, but I'm one step away from the pier. I think I could just kill it by attacking. I think that's going to work fine. But if my health gets low, I can just use a repair. Ah, see? Did it fine. And I'm over 800 health, 810. Oh, is this an eagle? Good. I like that it's an eagle, because it's right next to the pier. Right, analyse. Let's get that health down. I'm going to get the health down, and then I'm going to extract. Yeah, so you could just let the bar fill. So you don't, unless you know you've got a danger of the enemy killing you, or you need to watch out for your health, or whatever it may be. The optimal time to use recover, for example, or an enemy's attack that depends on how much health you have, or something like that. You don't really need to worry about it. Now, because the enemy is only on, it's got 17 health, that means it might take 2 hits. Yeah, see? Took 2 hits. Didn't really extract anything there, did I? But I used up... I don't think I extracted any strikes at all. But I did use a couple or one or two analyzers. What I'll probably do with the explore spells, because I don't need them, is if I get them, then I will maybe use them to demonstrate like areas if I need to. Anyway, I've got 2 regenerates this time round. But even on top of those regenerates, those recovers are going to come in really useful at some point. I shall actually... Oh, no, not attack, run away. I actually should probably assess the situation and see how powerful my recovers currently are. Because I'm approaching 1,000 health. So at the optimal time, they're going to be better than heals now. But even them being better than heals, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a good idea to always use them over heals, because they will get even better. Actually, let's have a look. So recover 546 health. So that'll give me 224 or something like that. Is that right? 23? 200? No. 200? No. 273, I think. So yeah, that's good. So I'm making good progress. But I am just going to do this for now. I'm getting nothing from this fairy. Okay, I'll run. See, if I was going to extract nothing, then there's no point in me running, because even if I did, like, I've not earned anything at all, so what's the point? It's not like I'm getting experience. But yeah, because I'm focusing on regenerates for against those mages rather than recovers, I'm not too bothered about my health being too high. My actual max health isn't an issue at the moment, apart from right now when, oh, never mind, I did escape. Right. See, I was hoping that wasn't an eagle, because it would be an inopportune time to be fighting an eagle. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing this until the end of the episode, I think. The end of this recording section. And next time, my plan is for next time to head back up to fight mages and try to extract more spells from them. So I get blasts and drains and even strikes, is that right? Oh no, not strikes. Analyze, heal, blast, recover, drain, regenerate. Yeah, each with a 3% chance, so... You know, I do want analyzers. Heals is alright. Got plenty of heals, which is just natural. It's just part of the course when you're farming fairies. You will get a lot of heals. Blast, recover, drain and regenerate. That's good. I like all of those. I've noticed with this particular run against the fairies, I haven't been wiped out at all, I don't think. I think I managed to escape, and I think that's because with higher health, I'm giving myself more leeway with trying to run away. Just before it was going to get to my health. Ah, no. Right, I'm just going to attack this one. I can kill it if I just because it's healing itself constantly over time, and it starts at low health, if you start attacking, you can kill it. It's definitely not an enemy worth going out of your way to fight like this, because they don't give much experience at all. I think it's about the same as a rat. They're definitely worth extracting from. That is their primary purpose. And then running away. Oh, another regenerate. So I'm doing good with regenerates. And remember, the mages do give regenerates as well, so that can extend the fight for a bit longer. Right, and run. So yeah, 14 recovers. That's 14 recovers and 47 heals. I'm in a good position in that regards, I'd say. Can't remember what I got from this fight, so I don't know if it's worth me healing. Ah, fine. Ah, just kill me. I don't remember how much I got, but fine. It's fine. This is fine, as the meme goes. Right, so at 825 maximum health, this rat, yeah, see, give me 3. So I am getting to that point where rats are just giving me like a couple extra health upon killing them. What I do like, and not many RPGs do this, but what I do like with this game that I did on purpose was that the leveling up processes are much smoother. It's not like you're waiting a while for nothing to happen and then suddenly you get a level up where everything goes up. It's just a case of things go up constantly and steadily, which I know some people say is like a bad thing, but I prefer it. I think it's better, generally speaking. I've also heard that some games, when they give you a percentage chance of things happening, that some games just flat out lie to you and say that it is more than it actually... No, they say it's less than it actually is because it feels... Because of how... Oh, no, I don't want to fight another fairy. I'll just kill it. Yeah, so I think I've heard like one of the Fire Emblem games, it will say something has a 90% chance of hitting, but it's more like 95 or 98 or something, because it feels bad. What? Another one? Come on. 3 in a row. See, there's me going on about. See, now, something like, if you're needing to kill a fairy in order to escape like I did just then, something like Drain or Strike is more effective than it usually would be, because the fairies heal themselves over time by reducing the amount of time spent in a battle. It's also reducing the amount of health that you have to take off them. So there's one thing to consider. It's similar to if you have like an enemy that hurts itself over time, then it's in your interest. That's like an argument, a case made towards protecting yourself, because you want the battle to go on for longer, because that means you've got less health you have to take off them. So yeah, what I was saying was I heard that there was a Fire Emblem game that said something like 90% when it was actually 95 or 98% or something, and the reasoning because is, well, it doesn't feel right to be missing 10% of the time when it says 90%. And I just think, I don't know, to me, there's something just wrong about the game. I mean, it's okay for games to have a sense of, like I have with this game. Like, my philosophy with this game is that, well, I think my philosophy in general is that when it comes to things that are focused on, like, the character that you control, or just the player in general, those things are very clear cut. Even if there's randomness involved, or even if there's some sort of mystery behind it, there's always an explanation. Like, for example, these descriptions, like if you see at the bottom there, deal 40 to 50 damage, deal 10 to 200 damage, recover health equal to half of current health, rounded down, currently optimal at 557 health. So those things, it's very clear, this is what it does. I don't like it where something would say, like, does a bit of fire damage, and then something else would say, does moderate fire damage, because that's too vague. And I think when it's something that you control, something that's a part of you, then that is something that should be clear as to what you're doing. But also with this game is that anything to do with the enemies, that's free game. You can have all sorts of weird stuff going on, and that's exactly what I've done. So enemies will function differently based on different things, and it's really not clear a lot of the time as to why that is, but that's part of the game. It's part of the mystery, it's part of the quest to find out what's going on. And I think just saying, yeah, there's a 90% chance, when there's actually more than that because, oh, it feels good. I think, I'll tell you what that reminds me of. It's sort of like a grown-up version of the idea of, like, an older brother giving you a controller because you won't shut up about wanting to play the game, and then just pretending that you're playing when you're not actually doing anything. It seems to me that the whole thing with the percentages is just a more, like, advanced version of that. It makes you feel good without actually having you integrate with the systems as it fully presents itself. That's how I feel. Anyway, those wolves, I should point out that you can extract blast from the wolves. Yeah, so they've got 4 slots for strike, so that's 12%, and then 1 slot for blast, so that's 3%. So you can, at a low rate, extract blast from the wolves. You probably shouldn't try to do that necessarily, but you can do it. Plus, I think, not always, I think people can sometimes overestimate the value of games letting you go to, like, really hard areas, or make it so you can get the ultimate weapons, or you can get really powerful spells right at the beginning of the game. I think those types of things are neat. This idea that you can, in theory, go to a certain hard area at the start of the game and find a rare treasure or whatever. But I do think that people put too much stock in it. Anyway, I've extracted quite a lot from this fairy, so I definitely want to run from this. Note that with the fairies, I'm not at the point yet where I feel like I could have a perpetual fight with it, where I could just keep using recover. It's possible that down the line, say, I mean, I could make a fight last a lot longer, definitely, by doing that. So I can do it to an extent, but I don't I might not necessarily be at the point where I could do it indefinitely, so it's not that perpetual, like forever self. What's the word? You know, like a perpetual motion engine where it provides its own energy. It's that sort of thing, but I'm not at that stage yet. Anyway, did I just get 2 recovers? Right, I'm gonna try and run now because I had a good chunk of spells then. So one thing I was saying before, which I think I didn't really get to, the heals. I'm getting a lot of them, and you will naturally get a lot of them by extracting from fairies like this. But because of the way that the game works and health will just keep increasing over time, you will get to the point where heals are just a secondary way to heal outside of battle, and you'll just burn through them. I definitely don't want to fail against this one. I might have to use a 3rd heal. One more heal. Come on, please be it. I feel like this has been a good fight, so I don't want to. I'm using loads of heals, but do I use my escape? No. Oh, that was close. I don't even know if this fight's worth it. You know, I'm not going to heal anymore. If it's gonna kill me, just kill me. Okay, that one didn't want to let me go. Okay. Bam 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 bam. I think on the first episode when I tried singing the bam 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 bam, I only did the bam bam part, but I think it was slightly out of sync, which is just what happens sometimes. Yeah, I'll do this a couple more times I think, then I'll call it a day. But I know I've spent the majority of my time, not just this time, but overall I've spent so much time farming these fairies. And I've gained, like in this past hour or so, I've gained just over 200 health, which isn't much. It's not much at all, but, you know, it's all relative. Aha, right, attack. Remember, eagles, you attack them first to lower their attacking power, because when they're at max health, they do more damage. That's just a feature of the eagles. I'm going to try and extract from this. And then hopefully not come across another eagle on the way back. Or a wolf. Right. 2 strikes. Will I get any escapes? Escapes are pretty rare. They're only 3% from eagles. But like I said last time, I might not have done it yet. I haven't done it as time of recording. But... oh, come on. There you go. There was a chance that that wouldn't have killed it, but it did. Oh no. Rat, please rat. No! No! I got quite a few strikes as well. I don't want... Fine, I've had to use one of my regenerates. Oh. I regenerate for a few strikes. With a bit of experience. Oh, so you can have a good... that's the thing that happened in this game. You have a good haul, and you're like, right, this is really good, I want to get back to the pier now to save. But then on your journey back, you just use all the spells you've got. It's like, well, I've ended up with a little bit more. That's fine. That's fine. I use a regenerate as well. That's what I'm saving for. I use one against an eagle. Right, I'll run now. I mean, I've got 10 regenerates. That's fine. A mage fight can probably last quite a while with 10 regenerates. But I want to fight mages because I want to suck up on those blasts. Blast is one of the main ones that I want to get plenty of. And there's other better sources of blast, but I mean, the mages is one of my favourites to farm just because the thing that it does drop, it drops a decent amount. Now, I might have to use... Oh, that was close. Right, no eagle. Yes, right. Let's get here. Save. Okay. I'm gonna end it here, but let's take stock. So I don't know how this compares to when I started the session, but I've definitely got more eyes. I've actually got loads more heals. In fact, I think I've got more of everything, to be honest. So it's definitely progress. That is how you measure progress in this game. It's just health and... Well, no, I won't. It's just like, is my health higher? Yep, that's good. Are my spells higher? And if they are, it's like, yeah, that's good. And if they're a bit lower, or some of them a bit lower, it's like, yeah, I suppose I made good progress. I suppose it's alright. You know, that's the way you gotta take it. So, I would like more escapes. Can't get them effectively just yet though, just from the eagles, but still it's a low rate. Let's actually have a look at my thing here, escape. Yeah, so there is something I can get plenty of, like, much more escapes from, but they're going to be, not going to be able to get to them for a while, and they're going to be a bit more awkward. 10 regenerate, that's good for the mages. Drain. I think I will strike the mage a bit because I want to get its health under 100 so that it stops healing, because you want to get that damage done fast. And recover. I don't want to use my recovers yet. See, my regenerates, like, what does regenerate will do, because of the thing, it will do 300 because I know that I'm going to be using it throughout the fight, because it's a long fight. I'm going to be able to keep stacking it on top of each other. That's like 300 health effectively, and recover is less than that, but recover will get better, so I want to hold on to them. I will use my blast if I come across a different enemy that's in there. There is an enemy in there that is, like I said before, it's quite challenging, and if I come across it, I will be using my blasts in a strategic manner. But more on that when I get to it. So yeah, strike and 56 heals. That's going to serve me well. That's going to serve me well for my current goals. Anyway, let's save again for no reason. And that's going to be it for this one. And I'll see you all next time.